So our final race from Doncaster, race 20 on the day card, is a 2 mile 3 maiden hurdle. So Courtland Slayer for Darren Thompson, David Robertson's Loophole Rising, David Hooley's Ace Queen, Joshua Sutherland's Dearly Beloved, Nick Driver's Friday Fireworks, John Morgan's Futona, Mops for Matt Cooper, and Persistent Kicks for Alex Cherry. 8 of them. Starter's got them away. Racing. This 2 mile 3 Hurricane Run Maiden. Race 20, our last here at Doncaster. Before I hand you back over to Martin, the Maestro over at Toaster, or Taos Esther, or however you really want to pronounce it. So they're through the first hurdle here. They're racing down to the second of the 10 they'll have to take. And it's Loophole Rising. Rised first. Over the first. So David Robertson's Loophole Racing leads from Courtland Slayer in second. Then Dearly Beloved, a little wider from Mops. In between those is Futona and Ace Queen. A little bit back to Persistent Kicks and Friday Fireworks. So we go past the grandstand. Now for another complete circuit. And we're being led by Loophole Rising. With a 3-length advantage from Courtland Slayer. Futona, Ace Queen and Dearly Beloved. Mops up against the route, followed through by Persistent Kicks and Friday Fireworks. So, Loophole Rising takes the fourth well. Nice big jump in second by Courtland Slayer. And then Futona, and Dearly Beloved and Mops up against the route. That's Ace Queen, Friday Fireworks and Persistent Kicks. Loophole Rising leading up the rising ground as he goes over the fifth as we go uphill here at Doncaster. It's Loophole Rising from Courtland Slayer and Futona, Dearly Beloved and Ace Queen, Mops, Friday Fireworks and Persistent Kicks, pretty much as we were. They go over the six. They've just got 4 flights to take. Still a mile and a quarter to run. They get to the top of the hill and it's Loophole Rising. A couple of lengths back to Courtland Slayer and Dearly Beloved and Futona. Ace Queen now up against the row with Friday Fireworks and Mops just on his outside and Persistent Kicks. Happily bowling along towards the rear. As they come to the top and start the downward race. Or the downward run, shall we say. Loophole Rising. He's got a 5-length advantage from Dearly Beloved, has moved into second now with Courtland Slayer just on his inside. Outside of that is Ace Queen, then Futona, Friday Fireworks and Mops, and they're about 3 or 4 back to a pushed along Persistent Kicks. Persistently needs to give that horse a kick to get any closer. To get to the 7th, he's jumped by the leader. It's moved up well now, it's Ace Queen, and it's Ace Queen that's trying to cut into this lead. So Loophole Rising, being chased down by Ace Queen. Then we've got Dearly Beloved and Courtland Slayer and Futona together, being pushed along as well towards the rear. Friday Fireworks, Mops were starting to house for a little bit more, and Persistent Kicks have still got a lot to do. So it's Loophole Rising with just a 2-length advantage from Ace Queen, which is just cruising behind him. Still got 4.5 furlongs left to run and a couple to take. So it's Loophole Rising from Ace Queen, Dearly Beloved, Futona and Courtland Slayer as they come to the next, the 8th. It is Loophole Rising, still leads by a couple. It's Ace Queen has just taken a small hold, being hurried along on the outside is Futona, Courtland Slayer, Dearly Beloved as they go over the 8th. So they've just got 2 to take, and this Loophole Rising's going to get swamped now by Futona and Courtland Slayer. Here's Loophole Rising, Futona, Courtland Slayer, and it's Courtland Slayer's getting closer all the time. On the wide outside is Ace Queen, Dearly Beloved's nowhere, they're all over the 9th, the penultimate, and it's Loophole Rising. But here comes Futona, another John Morgan winner, is it? But on the outside is Ace Queen, Loophole Rising's got nothing left. Futona coming down to the last with Ace Queen, they're over it together. A great jump by Ace Queen, and Ace Queen's jumped himself into the final half furlong from Futona on the inside, and it's going to be David Hooley. David Hooley holds over John Morgan's Futona with Ace Queen. Well done. Almost another John Morgan winner. Certainly going to be one for the championship this year. But a good win there by Ace Queen for David Hooley, Futona for John Morgan was second. Our long-time leader, Loophole Rising for David Robson, just held off Dearly Beloved for Joshua Sutherland in fourth. And Cortland Slayer for Darren Thompson was fifth. And I'll hand you over to Martin, who's out at Toaster.